Hello and welcome to English Listening and Speaking Practice. I'm your host, Tommy, and I'm so happy you are here with me today. Today, we are going to do something very simple, but also very powerful. We are going to learn how to talk about your day in English. Now, you might be thinking, my day? That's it? Yes. And I will tell you why this is one of the best ways to learn to speak English fluently. Many English learners feel stressed. They think they need to talk about difficult topics like history, science, or politics. But it's hard to find the right words and ideas for these topics. But your day is different. It's important because your day is real. It's something that happens to you every day. You know it well. You don't need to search for words or search for ideas. The story is already in your mind. When you talk about your day, you begin to think in English. You begin to speak more naturally. You start to use simple, complete sentences. And soon, you will stop translating in your head. You will feel more confident when speaking. Imagine someone asks you, "What did you do today?" Instead of giving a short, one-word answer, you can tell them a full story. That's real communication. So today, we will practice 100 daily routine sentences together. We will use the shadowing technique. It's very easy. I will say a sentence. Then, there will be a short pause. In that pause, it is your turn to speak. You repeat the sentence out loud. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to try. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. We are going to build your confidence, step by step. Are you ready to talk about your day? Let's begin with the morning. The morning is a very important part of your day. It sets the mood for everything that comes after. It's also a perfect time to speak and think in English, even for a few minutes. Let's practice some sentences about the morning routine. Remember to repeat after me in the pause. Morning routine sentences. Let's begin. I wake up. I open my eyes. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. My alarm clock rings at 7 o'clock. I turn off my alarm. I get out of bed. I stretch my body. I go to the bathroom. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth slowly and carefully for 2 minutes. I take a shower. I use soap and shampoo. I dry myself with a towel. I go back to my bedroom. I get dressed. I choose my clothes for the day. I try to wear something clean and comfortable. I put on my shirt. I put on my pants. I comb my hair. I go to the kitchen. I make breakfast. I am hungry in the morning. I usually eat something simple like toast, eggs, and fruit. I make a cup of coffee. Sometimes, I drink tea. I eat my breakfast. I read the news on my phone. After breakfast, I wash the dishes. I get my bag ready for work. Before I leave the house, I check my phone. I check my keys and my wallet. I put on my shoes. Now you repeat, I leave the house at 8:30. I say goodbye to my family. Great job. Now, let's put some of those sentences together into a short story. Just listen. My morning is simple. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. I get out of bed and go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then, I get dressed for work. In the kitchen, I make coffee and eat breakfast. Before I leave the house, I check my phone and grab my bag. I leave for work at 8:30. You see? It's a simple story about a real morning. Excellent. You have practiced the morning routine. Now, let's move on to the afternoon. This is usually the busiest part of the day, with work or school. Let's practice some sentences about the afternoon. Remember to shadow me. Afternoon routine sentences. Let's continue. I go to work by bus. I arrive at work at 9 o'clock. I say hello to my colleagues. I turn on my computer. I check my emails. I start my work for the day. I am busy in the morning. I work from 9 to 5 o'clock. I have lunch at 1 o'clock. I eat lunch with my coworkers. Sometimes, I bring lunch from home. After lunch, I go back to work. I type reports or prepare presentations. I talk to my boss. I usually take a short break around 3 o'clock. I drink a glass of water. I walk around the office a little. When I have free time in the afternoon, I study English. I listen to English podcasts. I practice shadowing. Shadowing helps me speak more fluently and clearly. I finish my work at 5 o'clock. I clean my desk. I turn off my computer. I say goodbye to my colleagues. I leave the office. Wonderful. You are doing so well. Now, let's put those sentences into another short story. Just listen. I arrive at work at 9 o'clock and check my emails. I am very busy all morning. I have lunch at 1 o'clock with my colleagues. After lunch, I go back to work. I usually take a short break around 3 o'clock. I finish my work at 5 o'clock. Then, I say goodbye to everyone and leave the office. Another simple, real story. You can do this too. Fantastic work. We have practiced the morning and the afternoon. Now, let's finish our day with the evening routine. This is the time to relax and spend time with family. Let's practice our final set of sentences. Remember to repeat after me. Evening routine sentences. Let's finish strong. I come home at 6 o'clock in the evening. I feel tired after work. I take off my shoes. I change into comfortable clothes. I relax on the sofa for a few minutes. I check my messages. I cook dinner for my family. I order food if I feel tired. We eat dinner together at 7:30. We talk about our day. After dinner, I clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes. I watch TV in the evening. I like to watch movies or series. I spend time with my family. I talk to my wife/husband/children. I do my hobbies. Sometimes, I play games. I call my friends. I read a book. I listen to music. Now you repeat, before bed, I read a book or listen to calming music. I get ready for bed around 10:30. I brush my teeth again. I change into my pajamas. I set my alarm for the next day. I get into bed. I turn off the lights. I go to sleep around 11 o'clock. I sleep for about 8 hours. You did it. You practiced sentences for a whole day. I am proud of your effort. Now for our final story. Listen to how the evening sentences flow together. I come home at 6 o'clock in the evening. I feel tired, so I change into comfortable clothes and relax on the sofa. My family and I eat dinner together at 7:30 and talk about our day. After dinner, I wash the dishes. In the evening, I usually watch TV or read a book. I get ready for bed around 10:30. I brush my teeth, set my alarm, and go to sleep. Today, we practiced over 100 sentences about a daily routine. You did an amazing job. So, how can you practice this every day? It's very simple. First, every evening, ask yourself some simple questions. What did I do today? What time did I wake up? What did I eat? Where did I go? What did I do in the evening? Second, try to answer these questions in English. Start simple. 1 sentence today. 2 sentences tomorrow. A whole story next week. Use the English you know. You don't need fancy words. Third, you can even record yourself on your phone and listen back. You might be surprised at how good you sound. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to practice. By talking about your day, every day, you will build strong English habits. You will remember vocabulary more easily. You will think in full sentences without stress. You're not just studying English. You are using English. You are living in English, 1 sentence at a time. Keep building your confidence. Keep practicing your daily routine until it feels easy. Come back to this episode often. Listen again. Shadow again. And each time, add more to your story. Thank you for joining me today at English Listening and Speaking Practice. I'm your host, Tommy. Keep up the great work, and I will see you in the next lesson.